Hello and welcome to my channel, your go-to source for the latest in WWE 24. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for all the updates. Let's dive right in.
WWE is full steam ahead with WrestleMania 42, and Roman Reigns got a taste of his own medicine on RAW tonight. Now, off-air footage has shown what happened to the OTC after the show ended. During the March 30th episode of RAW from Madison Square Garden, Roman Reigns and CM Punk picked up right where they left off last week. The two men were done talking and ignited a massive brawl during the main event, forcing Adam Pearce and the security to intervene. The Chicago native got the best of the Bloodline Kingpin tonight, as he powerbombed him through the table. The segment ended with CM Punk sitting cross-legged and chanting Roman Reigns. The Second City Saint finally got his revenge after he got destroyed last week. After the cameras stopped rolling, fan footage showed that the head of the table was able to get back to his feet and spoke to the camera on his way back out. Fans can expect WWE to release exclusive footage on their social media handles sometime this week. Is another Bloodline civil war in WWE on the horizon? Speaking on the Drive-Thru podcast, Jim Cornette entertained the thought of the USOs turning their back on Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 42. Well, see, that's the thing is, I don't see them going with CM Punk. Would it be possible that either one of the USOs or both could turn on Roman? Yeah, that could go either way. It could be the USOs turn heel on Roman, or the USOs turn on Roman because he is becoming more heelish. But Punk shouldn't want them because he's still a babyface. So he wouldn't want two guys that just turned on a family member. Why does he want them in a group when he doesn't really particularly like them now? It's not a characteristic of CM Punk to want these two guys around. Jay and Jimmy Uso had a rough night, as they lost their WWE World Tag Team Championship to Austin Theory and Logan Paul in a street fight. The match was filled with shenanigans, thanks to Isho's speed and LA Knight, who both got involved and provided enough distraction to cause the title change. Now that the Vision has returned to power, it will be interesting to see what Triple H has in store for them at the showcase of the Immortals. When the cameras stopped rolling on WWE RAW, the story for Roman Reigns was far from over. While millions of viewers believed the night had concluded with yet another dramatic cliffhanger involving the Tribal Chief, those inside the arena witnessed a completely different layer of storytelling, one that blurred the lines between scripted entertainment and raw human emotion. Roman Reigns, known for his composed demeanor and godlike aura, reportedly lingered in the ring longer than expected after the broadcast faded to black. The crowd, still buzzing from the chaos that unfolded moments earlier, began chanting his name, not in defiance, but in something closer to curiosity, even concern. Because something felt off. A shift in energy. For years, Roman Reigns has mastered the art of control. Whether leading the bloodline or dismantling opponents with cold precision, he rarely shows vulnerability. But on this night, that control seemed to slip, just slightly. According to fans in attendance, Reigns remained motionless for several seconds after RAW ended. His music had already faded. The lights dimmed slightly. Yet he didn't leave. Instead, he stood there, staring out into the crowd, not with arrogance, but with something deeper. Was it frustration? Exhaustion? Or something even more personal? The Bloodline's absence speaks volumes. Another striking detail that fans quickly picked up on: Roman Reigns was alone. No Solo Sikoa. No Paul Heyman. No backup. No safety net. For a man who built his empire on loyalty and dominance, standing alone in that ring told a powerful story without a single word being spoken. Reports suggest that after a few tense moments, Reigns slowly exited the ring, not with his usual commanding swagger, but with a deliberate, almost reluctant pace. He paused at ringside, briefly acknowledging a young fan holding up a head of the table sign. That moment, completely unscripted and deeply telling. What happened backstage? Once Roman Reigns disappeared behind the curtain, the atmosphere reportedly shifted again, this time backstage. Sources indicate that Reigns did not immediately head to his locker room. Instead, he stopped near the gorilla position, where WWE executives and producers monitor the show. There, he was seen having a serious conversation, one that appeared intense but controlled. While exact details remain unclear, insiders noted that the discussion involved key creative figures. Reigns was calm, but visibly focused. There were no raised voices, but the tone was serious. This wasn't a meltdown. This wasn't frustration boiling over. This was something else. Something calculated. A private moment that caught attention. Perhaps the most intriguing moment came shortly after. One backstage crew member claimed that Roman Reigns requested a few minutes alone before entering his locker room. That request, while not unusual, raised eyebrows given the timing. For a superstar constantly surrounded by allies, cameras, and expectations, choosing solitude right after such a dramatic RAW hinted at something deeper unfolding behind the scenes. Was he reflecting, re-evaluating, or preparing for what comes next? The locker room reaction. Inside the WWE locker room, reactions to Roman Reigns' post-show demeanor were mixed, but intense. Some superstars reportedly kept their distance, respecting his space and status. Others watched quietly, sensing that something significant was shifting within the company's top hierarchy. One veteran was overheard saying, "When Roman goes quiet like that, something big is coming." That statement alone has fueled speculation across the WWE universe. Fans capture the unseen. In today's digital era, nothing stays hidden for long. Within minutes of RAW ending, fan-shot videos began circulating online. Clips showed Roman Reigns walking up the ramp slowly, occasionally glancing back at the ring. Not in triumph, but almost as if he wasn't ready to leave it behind. The footage quickly went viral, with fans dissecting every movement, every expression, every pause. Some believed it was part of a larger storyline. Others weren't so sure. Was it storyline or reality? This is where things get complicated and fascinating. WWE has long blurred the lines between fiction and reality, especially with Roman Reigns at the center. His character evolution into the Tribal Chief has been one of the most layered arcs in wrestling history. But moments like this, they feel different, because they don't scream performance. They whisper authenticity. Could this be the beginning of a major character shift? A slow-burning transformation that takes Roman Reigns into uncharted territory? Or was it a genuine glimpse into the man behind the persona? A possible turning point. If history has taught us anything, it's that moments like these often signal something bigger. Roman Reigns doesn't do anything without purpose, especially not in front of thousands of fans and millions watching from home. This post-RAW sequence may very well be the start of internal conflict within his character, a teaser for a major betrayal or alliance shift, or even the foundation for a long-term storyline heading into a marquee event. And if that's the case, WWE may have just delivered one of its most subtle and powerful narrative beats in recent memory. The psychological side of Roman Reigns. To understand what might be happening, you have to look beyond the surface. Roman Reigns' character is built on control, legacy, and dominance. But those traits also come with pressure to maintain power, to uphold expectations, to never show weakness. Moments of silence, hesitation, reflection, those are cracks in the armor. And in storytelling, cracks are where the most compelling transformations begin. What could happen next? While nothing has been officially confirmed, several possibilities are already being discussed among fans and insiders. 1. A fractured bloodline. Roman's isolation could signal deeper issues within his faction. If trust is breaking down, a major betrayal could be imminent. 2. A personal redemption arc. After years as a dominant heel, could Roman Reigns be heading toward a more complex, possibly even sympathetic role? 3. A new rival emerging. Moments of vulnerability often attract challengers. Someone may be watching and waiting to strike. 4. A power reset. Sometimes, stepping back is the first step toward something greater. Roman could be preparing to redefine what it means to be the Tribal Chief. The fans are watching closely. Perhaps the most important takeaway from what happened after RAW is this. Fans noticed, and they care. The reaction online has been overwhelming, with theories, breakdowns, and emotional responses flooding social media. Whether it was scripted or spontaneous, Roman Reigns managed to do something few can achieve. He made people feel something real. Final thoughts. What happened to Roman Reigns after WWE RAW went off the air wasn't loud. It wasn't explosive. It didn't involve a shocking return or a dramatic attack. Instead, it was quiet, subtle, almost haunting. And that's exactly why it matters. Because in a world of constant noise and spectacle, sometimes the most powerful moments are the ones that make you stop and wonder. Roman Reigns walked away from the ring that night, but he may have also stepped into a brand new chapter. And if that's true, the WWE Universe is about to witness something unforgettable.